Right now on Apple Valley News Now, live at 5.
Happening now, a recall petition is circulating to get rid of Yakima County's Joe Brusick.
Plus,
highly likely that this will be a special election conducted for the city of Mabton alone.
another recall effort, but this one in Mabton, and it's regarding the mayor. A big update tonight in that case.
Plus.
Perfect.
Woo, look at that, caught on camera. Pit maneuver training for police in the Tri-Cities.
And let's go to a live picture outside. This is in Yakima. We saw some rain today, but will it continue? Meteorologist Hayden Nix is in for Stacy and has your full First Alert forecast as your local news starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 5 on your side.
Here we go on this Thursday. Good evening. I'm Austin Reed.
And I'm Wendy Redman.
First at 5, a local political action committee sending a letter to Yakima County prosecuting attorney Joseph Brusick demanding his immediate resignation. In the letter, Justice League of Yakima co-chair Kenton Gartrell accuses Brusick of breaching the public trust through his actions in regards to Coroner Jim Curtis and of illegally withholding information from the public, telling Brusick if he doesn't resign, he'll be facing a recall petition next. Brusick did not respond to requests for comment on this story.
The Washington Supreme Court denied a recall appeal made by Mabton Mayor Rachel Ruelas, ruling the recall process can move forward. The majority denied the mayor's appeal based on her not meeting filing deadlines. 3 dissenting judges said they think the facts weren't enough to support the actual charges. But this means the recall can move forward and petitioners only need 58 signatures to get it on a ballot.
Highly likely that this will be a special election conducted for the city of Mabton alone. We can manage that kind of an election internally here in this office, and we will do that in order to get the issue before the voters.
If she is recalled, someone else will take over until the next mayor is elected this fall, but there's nothing stopping her from running again. All right, well, time now for a check on weather. From nearly 80 degrees the other day to, I don't know what happened today, Austin. We had rain and I was dressed for not rain, and then it got sunny and I was not dressed, and then I was dressed for rain. I was confused.
It was a roller coaster for sure. Let's check in with meteorologist Hayden Nix. He's in for Stacy Lee and he has a first look at our forecast.
Yeah, this is weather whiplash season. Well, we'll have multiple seasons happen in just a few days' time, and we're going to see a little bit more of that continue. So just be prepared to have all the seasons in the closet. Let's talk about what's happening right now, though. First Alert radar shows we've got a big cluster of some showers and even a couple of claps of thunder coming out of a thunderstorm that's moving just north of I-84 heading towards Prosser and Hanford, and may even clip the Tri-Cities over the next hour or so. But this is just one of multiple showers that we're expecting to see this evening thanks to a closed low sitting off of the Pacific Northwest. We've got 56 currently, winds at 11 miles per hour. They're going to stay elevated tonight and get even gustier tomorrow, so be prepared for that. Temperatures holding in the mid-50s to upper 50s, mainly in the valleys, but we see even colder temperatures back off towards Ellensburg, 52 there. Satis Pass at 49 degrees. We're looking back off, and I'll step out and show you 52 in Dayton and 41 in Tollgate, now 48 in Pullman. Tonight we are going to go down into the mid-40s for overnight lows with those showers and a chance for a couple claps of thunder to still continue. Then tomorrow it will be windy and cloudy. We'll try to get some peaks of sunshine in there by tomorrow afternoon. Some dry weather will attempt to return by the weekend, but more unsettled weather is in store for next week. We'll break it down for you coming up.
Thanks so much, Hayden. Check this out. A member of the Yakima Police Department got a potentially life-saving donation. It was from a nonprofit that provides armor to four-legged canine officers. Vested Interest in Canines has donated nearly 6,000 protective vests to dogs in the U.S. that are 20 months or older, as well as certified and employed with law enforcement or connected agencies. There are about 30,000 canines working with law enforcement agencies throughout the area.
When police are involved in a chase, they rely on critical maneuvers to bring it to a safe end. This week, law enforcement agencies from across the region gathering to learn one of the most important techniques. Perfect. All right, at the Hanford Training Facility, law enforcement officers have been training for days, learning the Pursuit Intervention Technique, or PIT maneuver. It's part of the Emergency Vehicle Operations Course, or EVOC, designed to help officers safely stop fleeing suspects.
We invited all the local agencies to come together and do this training. We brought all the EVOC instructors together so they can hone in their training, so they can take it back to their officers and know that so the training can be consistent amongst all the regions.
The goal here to keep everyone safe, the officers, the suspect, and most importantly, the community. But each agency has its own policy on when and how the PIT maneuver can be used. We'll have more tonight at 6.
Drivers could be paying more at the pump this summer. An increase to the state's gas tax is on the table to close a $1 billion gap in transportation funding. Albert James shows us why some legislators are trying to push up an already high gas tax and the mixed response coming from legislative Republicans.
This is unprecedented in terms of where we're at in transportation.
Legislative leaders on both sides of the aisle say the current resources available aren't enough to meet the state's transportation needs. They say increases in construction costs have created a $1 billion shortfall that could balloon up to $4 billion in 6 years. While they're proposing various different cuts and ways to streamline construction, they say they ultimately need more money.
If we were to use our existing resources alone, it would mean significant delays to projects all over the state. It would mean suspending workforce development initiatives at ferries and state patrol, and it would mean inadequate transportation system for Washingtonians.
To bring in more revenue, the two chambers offer different solutions, like the Senate authorizing tolls on State Route 520 beyond the floating bridge, and the House implementing an annual fee for more fuel-efficient cars. However, both proposals include an increase to the state's gas tax. Currently, Washington has the country's third highest tax at 49 cents a gallon, last increased in 2016. The Senate proposal would increase that by 6 cents in July, while the House would add 9 cents. Both would annually index to inflation in the years after.
Nobody likes to raise taxes. You know, my side doesn't like to raise taxes. But, you know, the realities of life are what they are. And in order to make this system work, it takes money.
While the gas tax increase has some Republican buy-in, not everyone on the right is sold. House Transportation Ranking Member Andrew Barkas says the gas tax, along with other proposed fees and taxes from the transportation and operating budgets, all come at a bad time.
Washington State is feeling the pressures of how expensive it is to live, to work here. And when you look at the environment right now, with what's coming in the next 30 days, with all these tax proposals that are being put forth, this is just not the right time to be talking about increasing that pressure on the people of Washington.
Barkas says the state should instead look at repurposing Climate Commitment Act funds, though Democrats are opposed to that idea. The Republican says he'll push for alternatives, as a lot can change between these initial proposals and the final budget.
I'm going to try to make sure that we do not impose the burdens on them that we're seeing right now to make it more expensive to live here in Washington State.
Both transportation proposals are set to be voted at a committee by the end of the week. Then comes floor votes and later a conference committee to reconcile their differences and pass one budget by the end of the session. At the state capitol in Olympia, I'm Albert James reporting.
Albert, thank you for that. Now to a story making a difference. The Kadlec Foundation is making those who make a difference in their patients' lives feel appreciated. Earlier this morning, Kadlec Foundation held its Good Day Kadlec breakfast, free and open to the community. Over 300 people were in attendance and were able to see the direct impact donations can make in our local communities and even throughout the state.
State-of-the-art capital needs for our physicians to attract and retain our physicians and caregivers to our community, or whether it's gas cards for patients to be able to get to their appointments, or food assistance to be able to help an ICU patient. Any of those ways, small or large, really make a collective difference for our entire community.
Now, if you are looking to donate your time or even make a donation, we have a link over on our website, applevalleyNewsNow.com.
Now, that event this morning had keynote speakers that ranged from career providers, doctors, patients, and our very own Stacy Lee made an appearance during presentations.
Rolling in from all directions this morning. Expect sunny skies and high spirits as our wonderful community supports exceptional care at Cadillac. Stay tuned for a great show.
Hey, I know her. Also in attendance, our desk neighbors here at Apple Valley News Now as our sales and marketing teams joined in on the event.
Very, very cool. All right, the news at 5 is just getting started. Coming up, a contagious airway infection is rising in the Evergreen State. We'll tell you about the 100-day cough. That's next.
And Hayden is coming back with a look at your full first alert forecast. Will we have rain coming? Will we have sun coming? And what will the temperatures do? So many questions, Austin. But you know what? Hayden's got us all covered when we come back.
Hurry into the Nissan Now sales event to save on an award-winning new Nissan, like the all-new Kicks, the sporty Sentra, and our best-selling Rogue at the Nissan Now sales event. Now get up to $3,000 total savings on Rogue.
I was 34. I was a business owner. I was a single mom with a 4-year-old, and I felt a lump in the shower. I have cancer. It doesn't have me. I'm gonna get rid of it, you know, and then I'm gonna go on with my life. I was gonna do anything that it took. I did, and here I am, almost 10 years later. I had a little boy. He needs his mom.
The best deals of the year are going on now at Overturf Kia with a huge selection to choose from. Looking for a hybrid vehicle that you can drive in either gas or electric mode? Lease a 2025 Kia Sorento plug-in hybrid electric EX with all-wheel drive for just $359 per month. Overturf Kia at the base of the Blue Bridge in Kennewick.
In 1997, my father-in-law, John Ramsey, started this business. We took it from 2.5 acres. Now we're 22 acres.
What separates us is you're not just a number when you walk in the door.
Professional, on time. They answer all my questions.
If you're looking for a high-quality trailer at the right price, this is the place.
It feels like a home away from home.
I can guarantee when you buy an RV from us, you are part of the Broadmoor family.
At Broadmoor RV,
we make camping fun! In an instant, your world can shatter. At Quantum Legal, we understand injuries can be an immense burden, taking a toll on your body and leaving you drowning in medical expenses. Battling insurance companies without legal representation will make matters worse. We are committed to advocating for your deserved compensation. Quantum Legal, where compassion meets justice.
Hurry into the Nissan Now sales event to save on an award-winning new Nissan, like the all-new Kicks, the sporty Sentra, and our best-selling Rogue at the Nissan Now sales event. Now get up to $3,000 total savings on Rogue.
Smoke City for Less. We are open 7 days a week with now 5 locations.
Welcome back. January's deadly crash between an American Airlines jet and Army Black Hawk helicopter in D.C. was preventable. That from Senator Ted Cruz. He chairs the Senate subcommittee hearing testimony today from the heads of the Federal Aviation Administration, the National Transportation Safety Board, and Army Aviation.
While the final crash report isn't expected for several months, a number of key safety gaps were revealed. Laura Aguirre reports.
One stunning number from the Federal Aviation Administration, there were more than 15,000 close proximity events between a helicopter and a commercial airliner near Reagan National Airport, or DCA, between October 2021 and December of last year, just weeks before the fatal midair collision in January. And of those,
there were 85 incidents where the lateral separation between a commercial jet and a helicopter was less than 1,500 feet, and the vertical separation was less than 200 feet.
Leading committee members to ask, how did the FAA not identify these risks sooner?
There's millions of pieces of data that come in.
When pressed on how they will handle it going forward,
we're using machine learning and language modeling to scan incident reports to find themes and areas of concern.
Another key focus, the Blackhawks operation. And was it flying with a critical identifying system known by the acronym ADSB out, turned off, which is, the Army says, permitted with certain types of flights.
75% of the flights are mission rehearsal readiness flights. Are those operated with ADSB out?
They are, Senator, yes.
So right now, today, the Army is flying helicopters in and around DCA Airport with ADSB out, turned off. Is that correct?
That is correct.
I have to say I find that shocking.
It's one of many policies sure to be examined much more closely in the months ahead by the Senate committee and the federal aviation agencies.
We leave no stone unturned, and we let the evidence guide us.
I'm Laura Aguirre reporting.
Collision warnings in commercial planes landing earlier this month at DCA were caused by the testing of an anti-drone system by the Navy and Secret Service. At the time, the FAA said several flight crews reported the mystery alerts indicating another aircraft was nearby when no other aircraft were in the area.
And Wendy, Washington is seeing a surge in cases of whooping cough. As of March 8th, 590 cases have been reported across 27 counties. A notable increase from 80 cases last year in the same time period. These counties include 24 in Yakima County, 9 in Grant, 6 in Adams, and 2 so far in Benton County. Whooping cough is highly contagious as it spreads through the air. Infants under 1 are especially vulnerable. Health officials say the best way to prevent whooping cough is to get a vaccine.
Well, today feels more like Christmas morning for baseball fans out there. It is opening day. And for the Seattle Mariners, they're starting the season right at home. T-Mobile Park is ready to rock as the Mariners host the Oakland Athletics with all the excitement that comes with the day. New manager Dan Wilson, a former Mariners catcher, is beginning his first full season as skipper. He can't wait to be back in front of loyal Mariners fans. And he had high praise for his starting catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Cal has meant a lot to this organization, since his time of being here. To have a guy that plays as much as Cal, that puts in the work that Cal does, that wants to get better, a guy that wants to be a leader. You put all that together and you've got, an exceptional ball player.
The Mariners front office agrees, locking him in with a 6-year, $105 million contract extension. The M's took 9 of 15 games against Oakland last year, and they're hoping to start this season strong. And speaking of Mariners legends, guess who is throwing out the first pitch tonight? Newly elected MLB Hall of Famer, Ichiro Suzuki. Ichiro! First pitch set for 7:10, and Mariners fans are hoping for a 6-2 win.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Hayden Nix.
We're going to have to watch this shower activity that's currently trying to move into the Tri-Cities area. Just the latest scan, this is the last 2 hours with our First Alert radar. We've got a pretty decent rainfall shower activity moving between Prosser and Hermiston at this time, and we'll continue to move off towards the north and northeast towards the Tri-Cities region and area over the next 30 to 45 minutes. So if you are going to be heading out and about here soon, just a heads up, you're going to make sure to keep those lights on and the wipers going pretty good. There is a good decent return from radar showing that that's a good downpour coming from that shower activity. All this is coming from, if we zoom back out and show you the overall view of the Pacific Northwest, you can see shower activity and even getting some lightning bolts triggering there. Thankfully, no severe weather out of this. Just a few claps of thunder is all that we anticipate to be the peak of anything that's intense. But this is from a cutoff low that is resting just out off of the coast of the Pacific Northwest. It is going to hang out for at least the next 24 hours, and this is going to give way to an abundant flow of moisture coming in. And really we're going to see a lot of the moisture benefited in the Cascades, of course, and there will be a mixture of some rain and snow. Snow actually increasing at the minimum elevation now 4,000 feet over the next 12 hours. Now as we go into the overnight hours and into Friday, that low is eventually going to start shifting eastward and opening up. This is going to give way for an increase in wind speed as well. That'll be another factor that we will talk about in just a moment. Let's put it into motion though with Futurecast and show you how this is going to look as we move into the overnight time frame. Notice showers will remain scattered, and we do expect a few more showers to continue through. Now, as we go into Friday morning, we're talking before sunrise, notice that we'll see a lot of the activity in the valley area starting to thin out, and we'll see mostly a lot of that activity staying off in the Cascades with a mix of the rain and the snow mixture. Now, as we go through the day on Friday, we'll still see a chance for a couple of showers to be possible. Cannot rule it out entirely, but it will be there. And then as we go into the afternoon, we will start to trend more dry and get a few peaks of sunshine through those clouds out there. Wind speed will pick up during this window as well, so just be weather aware of that, and I'll show you the speeds in just a moment. But we do anticipate more dry conditions to ensue as we head into the weekend. Of course, Cascades will still deal with some of the orographic lifting of the moisture coming off of the Pacific there. Now, as we go through the next 24 to 36 hours, rainfall is not going to be super abundant, but hey, we'll take what we can get here. Highest totals, Yakima, 1/2 inch there. Toppenish are a little over 1/2 inch. And then as you can see, Tri-Cities area and the surrounding cities, we're right about the same. We're looking at around 1/4 inch, maybe 3/10 inch at best, seeing some of those totals there. Wind gusts, that's going to be the trick for Friday. Overnight tonight, not too bad, but look what happens as we head towards sunrise on Friday morning. We are going to see those wind speeds really ticking up there, and peak gusts ranging around 25 to 30 miles per hour. On occasion, they could even get up towards 35 to 40 miles per hour. So just be prepared for that as we head into Friday. Thankfully, this will start to ease down as we go into Friday night. Back to the top of the forecast, we've got 59 for current conditions, and we're heading into the 40s for tonight. Don't forget, scattered showers will continue. Tomorrow we'll be back in the 60s, and we'll hold the 60s as a main pattern for the next several days. As you notice, as we go through our 7-day planners, Yakima Saturday, Sunday will be mostly dry, but we start to see an unsettled weather pattern coming back next week with rain chances in almost every day. Best rain chances for right now will be on Monday and Thursday for the region. Ellensburg seeing a 50% chance on Monday. Walla Walla 80% on Monday. We'll go with upper 50s and low 60s for both Saturday and on Sunday.
All right, thanks so much. Coming up next on Apple Valley News Now live at 5, Austin has the spotlight. Don't go anywhere.
Looking for a great fishing hole? It's awesome. Fly the Northwest, Tuesday at 6.
We're here at US Cellular, Frost Days, where our customers get exclusive deals just for them. It's like we got our own special club. Should we show them?
Get $1,200 off any phone plus $500 off any tablet.
Looking for the perfect bed to complete your bedroom? Join More Furniture for our special factory purchase event. For a limited time, take advantage of factory pricing on 2 of our best-selling panel beds. Get the Bay Creek in warm nutmeg or cool graphite, featuring 2 independently lit reading lights for only $295. Or step up to the Bellamy in gray, featuring scrolled woodwork and bun feet for $495. Visit your local More Furniture today, where everyone gets more for less.
Got a birthday coming up, celebrating a big win, or just want to gather the crew for a pizza and a good time? For decades, Hubby's Pizza has been the go-to spot for family, friends, and fun. Reserve your table and bring the whole gang. Kids, family, teammates, whoever loves great pizza and good vibes. Dig into your favorite pizza, hit up the fresh salad bar, and let the kids have a blast in the arcade. And if the party's at your place, no problem. Hubby's now delivers through Grubhub and DoorDash. A community tradition, a place to celebrate. Acquire the Hubby's habit today.
Looking for a new appliance but don't want to wait weeks for delivery? At Fred's Appliance, our Get It Today inventory makes sure you don't have to. Thanks to our fully stocked warehouses, we have a vast selection of appliances ready for you right now. From refrigerators to washing machines, ovens to dryers, you name it, we have it ready to go. No more waiting, no more delays. Just the appliance you need when you need it. Fred's Appliance. If we advertise it, we've got it. Visit any of our showrooms and get your new appliance today.
Starting a business is never easy, but starting at 8 months pregnant, that's a different story. With the Chase Inc. card, we got up and running in no time.
Earn unlimited 1.5% cash back on every purchase with the Chase Inc. Business Unlimited card from Chase for Business.
And Consumer Reports.
We're testers.
This organization accepts no advertising or sponsorship.
since 1936.
Testing dishwashers, TVs, cars, vacuums.
We buy directly from stores, just like you.
Making sure products are safe.
And that they last.
Because we're advocates.
Engineers and scientists. We're testers. We're Consumer Reports.
Join us.
At US Cellular, you don't have to choose between a great phone and the right phone plan for you. You can get 4 free phones of your choice and 4 lines for just $90.
That's like us not having to choose between tickets to wrestling or that puppet musical.
Because you get both. US Cellular, built for us.
Weeknights at 5, I bring you the spotlight. Tonight it comes from David H. from Kennewick. He is highlighting his brand new and unique podcast with the community. It's called Wrinkled Wisdom. Each episode is a deep dive into experiences that reveal the secrets of success, leadership, and survival. From wartime heroes to entrepreneurs, the podcast highlights narratives that have influenced generations. Right now, they are also looking for individuals 70 and older that are willing to share their story. Have an idea for the spotlight? Send me an email. It's easy, a read at applevalleyNewsNow.com. Final word when we return.
The Kraken home against the Oilers tonight at 6:30. Apple Valley News Now.
Yakima Federal Savings and Loan was founded in 1905 and has kept your money safe and sound for 120 years. Your deposits at YakFed help people buy homes and build strong communities. We believe in giving back, proudly supporting local events and organizations that make a difference where we all live and work. With 10 local branch locations, we're committed to our communities and keeping your money secure. Experience the difference. Call, click, or come by and make the switch today.
Attention former Hanford workers and contractors. You deserve the benefits and care you've earned. You may qualify for benefits including life-changing in-home health care. Join United Energy Workers Healthcare for a free Atomic Family Reunion at the Three Rivers Convention Center in Kennewick on Friday, April 11th. Reconnect, enjoy great food, and learn about exclusive benefits to help you live longer, better, and independently at home. RSVP by calling 509-286-2661 or visit uewhealth.com.
Hi, I'm renovation expert Scott McGilvery. I know bath remodeling, and I've seen all the gimmicks. Buy now, half off, free installation. This is why I work with Bathfitter. With 40 years of experience and 2 million installs, I trust their integrity. Bathfitter gives you a fair price and sticks to it with a lifetime warranty. You don't need gimmicks, just a partner you can trust. Bathfitter, it just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
Curve Appeal's new Era machine is here with an unbeatable offer. Get 4 sessions for just $999 or 8 sessions for $17.99. The best prices in town for incredible results. This special ends April 12th. Start your new era with Curve Appeal. Book your consultation today.
Wild Horse Resort and Casino is your destination for endless excitement, fun, and thrilling wins. Gear up to win a brand new Toyota Tacoma this March. Join us every Friday and Saturday to spin the wheel for your share of $10,000 cash and prizes. It's a 4x4 Fortune grand prize drawing on March 29th with 4 spins, 4 winners, and 1 new Tacoma. Wild Horse Resort and Casino. Celebrate 3 decades of fun.
Survival rates for colon cancer can be as high as 90% with early detection. There's more about colon cancer screening at applevalleyNewsNow.com.
Prosser Digestive Health Center reminds us that colon cancer screening saves lives. This is how we care.
This lake is a trout lake.
It's time to get ready for fishing.
It's a great fly fishing lake. A lot of wildlife, otters, beavers, blue heron, eagle nest on the lake.
Fly the Northwest.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Apple Valley News Now at 6, Tuesday.
Coming up tomorrow on Good Morning Northwest, we are making our way closer to the weekend. What will the forecast look like? Stacey Lee will be here to let us know what you can expect, plus your latest news headlines from across the region. Join us for Good Morning Northwest tomorrow at 5 a.m.
This is one last look at your forecast here for tomorrow. We are still going to see a chance for a few scattered showers. Other than that, it will be cloudy with temperatures starting out in the 40s. Only warming into the 50s by the afternoon. It will be breezy out there. Gust up to 30 to 35 miles per hour will be possible. In your 7-day planner shows that we will see some drier weather coming back, but then more unsettled weather for next week. Best rain chance days will be Monday, and it looks like Thursday of next week.
It's just a little bit of everything, isn't it?
A little bit of everything.
And I think we saw a little bit of everything today.
We have so far.
Oh my goodness. Oh, so far, he said.
So far. We still have some time. There's a few hours left in the day, so we'll see what happens.
There is. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us for our news at 5.
Yeah, World News Tonight coming up next. We're back at 6, hoping your news is good news.
See ya.